breaking the wall to citizen-driven AI. Karen Verstraelen, Civil Belgium.
Have you used ChatGPT this week? Or maybe another tool with AI? You're not alone. AI is everywhere these days. In Flanders region in Belgium, 90% of citizens now know about the term AI. However, a lot less people can really explain what it means. And at the same time, there's also a lot of concern about negative impact of AI. And these different challenges is where our project comes in. Our project Amai is Amai is a Flemish word, and it means something like, oh wow, oh that's amazing. And we also want to amaze citizens with this project by the possibilities of AI in society, and together with citizens we want to create positive societal projects with AI. Now, how do we do this? We engage citizens in every step of the process. We work in 4 teams. One of them is climate, and we also work in health, mobility, or work. And we start with asking citizens about their ideas. So we ask them, how do they think AI could be beneficial for them in their daily lives, or just in a broader sense for society in one of these teams? And with these rough ideas from citizens, we then organize co-creation sessions. And these sessions, we bring together the citizens with experts in AI, but also experts in climate, for example, or in health. And we bring them together to work on these rough ideas from the citizens, these initial ideas, into something more concrete. And then the more concrete ideas, we then use as a starting point for a project call that we open. And we open this to researchers, organizations, companies, who want to develop some of these ideas of the citizens into a real, actual application. And we have this project call, and then there is a citizen jury that decides which of the projects are actually funded and have the chance to be developed. And then a number of solutions are developed, and also there that we use a citizen science approach, or the project teams use a citizen science approach in their development within these topics. Now, of course, we cannot expect citizens to just come up with an idea straight away without any background in AI at all. So what we do is also we do some sensibilization on AI and education on AI in different ways. We have different approaches. One thing we do is we attend events where we just go and talk to people about their concerns, about their ideas. But also we have some elements like an interactive booth that we take to these events to engage people. We also have teacher packages that we develop for teachers to use in schools. For example, on ChatGPT or other topics of AI. And we also created an AI card game. This is the game that we created. And the idea of the game is that you, by playing all the right cards, you start to build your AI solution. There are cards on data, there are cards on ethics as well, for example. And by collecting all the right cards, you build your AI solution. And if you're the first one, then you win the game. So I have this with me today. So if anyone's interested to have a look at it later, just come and find me. Now, for the numbers of our project, we have gathered over 1,000 ideas from citizens so far. And 35, we grouped these ideas into clusters of similar ideas, into 35 clusters of ideas of similar topics. We have 84 project proposals that have been sent in, and 17, so these have been judged by a citizen jury. So this has been a physical jury that came together to really discuss the project in depth. And also an online voting where citizens could just vote on their favorite projects. And then 17 projects have actually been selected and developed. There's one example, which is litter monitoring with drones. And in this project, citizens can fly drones to detect litter near a river in Flanders. Some other examples have been monitoring of bee populations using smartphones, or wildlife cameras for people's gardens. And these have all been very successful projects that have come originally from ideas from citizens. Now, finally, what we quickly realized is that if we want to include everyone, if we aim to include the general public, it's very difficult, and you will automatically include mostly those already interested in AI or in technology, or highly educated people. So we had different strategies with a Street Theatre Act, or we worked together with an organization with low literate people to really capture also those more vulnerable groups. And all in all, for us, it's just very important that every voice is heard and everyone realizes they can think about AI, and it's not just for technical people only. So for us, AI, it doesn't just stand for artificial intelligence anymore, but also for all included, all intelligent, and all informed. Thank you.
Yeah, Mario, already start the mic over there. Yeah, I didn't even have time to say, do we have questions? We already have the question mark raised. Amazing.
Thank you, Karen, for that. For engaging people, in particular in artificial intelligence, it's very important right now. I have two questions. After you have decided which projects are being developed, who develops them? And can you tell us an impact, a scenario, or one example of something that has been developed and deployed?
Yes. Sorry, what was the first question?
Who develops it?
Yeah. So these are project teams. So they are all consortia of existing both a technical partner and a societal partner. So in the example that I showed on the drones, so this was like an organization that works in climate, and it was also a research group that worked together to develop this application together. Sorry, what was the second question?
Can you give us an example of something that's developed and deployed, its impact?
Oh, yeah.
A full example, yeah.
Yeah, so another example, next to the drones, there is, for example, on bicycles, they developed a tool for bicycles where people can capture the quality of the roads with an application on their smartphone. And then people can really use their smartphone, put on the bike, and they can go around on their bike, just biking. And then the cities, they can use this data to like know what to be changed on the bicycle lanes.
So we have one question here first, and then, yeah.
It's me, thank you. Thanks for a lovely presentation.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm conscious that AI and data are very energy and water intensive, so it could be part of the problem rather than the solution. So how are you thinking about that in the project?
Yes, that's a really good point. For us, this is not the main focus of the project, but it's definitely something that comes up in conversations with citizens. We've had workshops also on ethics, for example, and these are also topics that are then being covered. Yes, yeah.
We had one question here.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for the presentation. So my question is, first, I want to understand the solutions that you develop. They're usually community-based, or are they national? And if they're not national, how do you scale them up?
They are, Flemish, so it's like a region in Belgium, yes. It depends from every project to project. So some projects, for example, the example of the bee monitoring, they work together with really one community in one town to start working there, and then they will scale up. But this is, for this, they have to look for like the future funding after, like we usually. It depends on the project. Yeah. But we don't have the budget to like really scale it up. It's more like pilot projects sometimes. Yeah.
Any more? Yeah.
A question following up on what Mario asked, Karen. Thank you for the presentation. Also from my side, you brought up examples with the drones, bee monitoring, and all those things.
Yeah.
Those are examples. They are already deployed, up and running.
Yes. Yeah.
So how does it work?
Oh.
Do you get a feedback whether it's successful, or do you have to work on that? Just so, are you still in communication with projects being up and running? Do you still engage with them, or?
Yes. We form a bit of a community of these projects, and we always come together every 2 to 3 months with these people who develop the projects to share updates on what is going well, what is not going well, and after they finished, we just stay in touch. Yes.
Thank you.
Do we have time for another question? The jury is good. No. Oh yeah, okay. Otherwise, I was going to the audience, or just like.
I was just going to ask about funding. So how do you raise funding for your projects to scale them up or to make it more accessible?
We receive our funding from the government, well, the Flemish government, yeah. We are part of they have an AI policy plan, which is mostly focused on research and industry, and they have a small pillar on more like sensibilization and outreach on AI, and we are part of this funding pillar.
A very quick question, last one.
You talk about general audiences and you're asking citizens, but do you divide them by age groups or by communities?
Initially, we had like general audience, but the project has been running for 4 years, and every year we had like a different focus. So 1 year we had like a focus on teachers, and then 1 year we had a focus on like more low literate groups to focus more on them. Yeah, so it depended a bit on the year of the project. Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, Karen. Yes.